Hello everyone, my name is Kim and I'm an independent artist with Seint Beauty. If you love makeup, hair, fashion, jewelry, all the things, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube or follow my business page on Facebook and Instagram. So this makeup is like designed to give you one layer rather than putting one layer on to make your face the same color and then adding all the other layers on top, bringing out certain features and things like that. So what's really cool about this is that it's a cream. Everything is magnetic, okay? And it comes in these compacts right here. So there's so many different like sizes to choose from. And what's really cool about it is that you just replace what you need. So if you run out of a color, instead of like buying a whole new compact, you just pop out your tin, just like this, and then that's it. And each tin is $14, eyeshadows are $12, and it's always free shipping. So you just replace what you need. Okay, so you can start with any size compact. These right here, so this is two highlight colors and a contour color. So your face isn't just like one color, like I have some redness here. Some people have redness, dark circles under their eyes. So this is like your color corrector. And then you have like a brightening highlight to kind of like even everything out. And then you have your contour color, which also gives you coverage, okay? And it just enhances the natural shadows of your face. And those colors right here work together to create your foundation, and you only need one layer of each. So you put the dark where the dark needs to go, light where the light needs to go, and you just blend it all together and it creates your foundation. And then I have a blush here. These are all you need like to get started with. So if you purchase 4 tins, you get a credit towards a free compact. Okay, so that's like really good like to know. So, but I'm actually going to work out of my compact today just because I might add like some detail and things like that. So these are my highlight colors. I don't use all of them all the time. I like to have options too because I do self tan. And then now that we're like coming into like the fall, you know, so I have all my colors here. I have 2 different contour colors, 2 different bronzers. I have a lip conditioner here, an illuminator here, my lip and cheek colors, which double as your blush and lipstick. And then I have all of my powders, my eyeshadows down here. Okay, so everything that you need is in one compact. So I'm just going to show you quickly placement, where everything needs to go, and how easy it is to create your foundation. Okay, so I'm going to start with my contour. So this is the detail brush. I like this brush to apply my contour, and I'm just going to draw on my face, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to blend. So just when you start, you can start however you want. I like to start with my contour first. So I'm actually going to use indigo today. It's been a while since I've used indigo. So I'm just going to take the smaller end. You can use the side too for your contour. But do you see how I already have like a natural shadow here? See it? So I am just putting my contour in the areas where I have that shadow. Okay, so if you don't know where your cheekbones are, you just want to feel for your cheekbone, feel for that hollow right behind your ear, and then you're just going to place that color right there. And then you can put some around your forehead, around your hairline, and it really doesn't have to be like perfect. And then I'm going to put some right underneath of my jawline here. Okay, because I already have this shadow, so I'm just placing my contour here, and this kind of helps like get rid of, like it hides things that you don't want to see, like a double chin or anything. So now this is going to take me to a lot faster if I wasn't explaining it. This is the buff brush. This is good for full coverage. You can also use this end for your contour. Okay, so I'll show you. So I just tapped it into my contour. So it just, do you see how it's like, it gives me more. So this is really good for like full coverage. Okay, so guess we'll just like, you only need one brush to start with, okay? So I'm just going to just use this brush to show you guys, okay? Just how easy it is. Okay, then I'm going to switch to the larger side and I'm going to tap into my darker highlight color. This color is going to go in the areas of your face where you have redness, darkness, if you have dark circles. Now, if you have dark circles, you don't want to put too much under your eye. First off, you don't need a lot of this makeup. Very little is all you need, okay? So I tap it once, I place it in the areas where I have redness, and then I kind of put whatever's left over on my brush underneath of my eyes, okay? And I have, like, I like barely like tapped it, okay? A little bit on the sides of my nose here, and then on my chin. Your same color here, or you can go a little bit lighter if you want to. Usually your brighter highlight goes here. Okay. And that is it. Now, I don't have really like anything on my forehead, like any redness or anything, so I'm not gonna put anything there. And then I have like nothing here. Like, why put makeup where you don't need it? Because it's a cream, it's going to blend, so everything will be all over, so you don't have to worry about that. Now I'm going to take my brighter highlight color. Okay, so this one is Versailles. So I like a third highlight color because I like a pop color, like the center of my face to be bright. So this is just optional. If not, you can use your second highlight here, or you can get a third one, which is your pop color. And I'm just putting this like in the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, and then a little bit on the outer corner. And I like doing this because I feel like it gives me like an instant eye lift. And then whatever is left over on my brush, on my forehead, I'm actually gonna put a little bit more. Okay, put some down your nose, Cupid's bow if you want to. Okay, so that is it. You can take any of the brushes. I'm gonna start with the light first. Okay, so remember this is a cream, so you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a very long way. And I'm just like kind of pressing this in, okay? So this is a cream, so it moves with your skin. It doesn't sit heavy in your fine lines or your wrinkles, okay? So it won't like enhance them. It won't like bring out like your pores, none of that. It's so good. And if you guys hear my kids, that's because they are off school today, and that's why I did not go live. Okay, so just blending this here. Look at that. Do you see how easy this is? Now I'm going to blend my contour. Okay. So as long as you guys get placement right, you cannot screw this up. You put the light where the light needs to go, the dark where the dark needs to go. Okay. So you're just blending this. You want to be careful though that you don't like over blend your contour. I mean, you can always like add more, but you want to like kind of see that shadow. Okay. Now, if you do go down too far with your contour, you can just take your brush and kind of clean it up. Okay. So that's what's like really cool about this makeup, is that like cream is so forgiving. I'm gonna go in with my blush. I'll use my blush and bronzer brush. That's what it's for. So what's really cool about this too is that you can mix and match. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to use a little bit of Petal. Petal is this like pretty like pinky color. And I am just going to put this on the apples of my cheek. Okay. And then kind of blend a little bit down towards my contour. Just to kind of like give myself some brightness. Okay. See that? So this is like a good color too if you guys, there's some people that don't like blush. So this is like very subtle. But what I do is, so I have my color here, just right on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take this color here, it's Black Cherry. This looks so dark, but it's really not. And I'm just going to put this slightly behind where I put that petal. And then I'm going to blend it back right above my contour, slightly into my contour, and then slightly above petal. So let's see how I place it right behind it. And then just slightly over. Look how pretty that is. Okay. So depending on which contour I use, depends on my my bronzer. So this is one of the new ones. This is called Heat Waves. I really like this one. This has a little bit of redness to it, but so does the contour that I used, Indigo. So I like Bella for my bronzer because this is like, it's just like warm and there's like no redness in it. So I want to use this one because I already put my blush on. I have a little bit of redness in the my contour that I used. So I like Bella, but I like Heat Wave too. Just I would use Heat Wave if I was using like olive, more of like a neutral color. So you just want to put this like in the high points of your face, okay? And then I like to a little bit over my blush. So Bella's dark, but it blends very sheer, okay? And then I like to bring it down my neck a little bit because I have my contour there. So I feel like when I bring it down my neck, I'm helping like blend my contour as well. So this just kind of like warms up the skin a little bit. Now you can add as much bronzer as you want. So it typically goes in the high points of your face, okay? Some people like to put it like over their contour, their blush. You can even use it as blush. And I do like Heat Wave as a blush too. Now, what's really important to remember about this though, is that, so I did my highlighting, my contour, which they work together to create your foundation. I did my blush, I did 2 different blushes, okay, and I did some bronzing. And I didn't have to root through a bag, like spending like an hour looking for my next product. So that's everything I need is in here, okay? Now, I'm going to, like I said, like my extra steps. That's why like you can start with a smaller compact if you just want like this look. So this is the blend brush. This is good for like a light application. So I'm actually just going to take the smaller end though, and I'm going to, because I have a little bit of redness, so I like barely tapped into this color. So I just want my eyelids like to not be red. So I like slightly tapped it into my color corrector. Here's my eyeshadow colors. Now you can absolutely set your eyes with a setting powder. I like to use this color here. This is called Cupcake. So it's got a little bit of like brightness to it. And I'm using the eyeshadow brush from Seint. All the brushes are double-ended, high quality. So I like this because I did put a little bit of my highlight on to even out like my eyelids. So I'm putting just a little bit of this. I feel like I like this because it gives me a little bit of brightness, my eyes, and it kind of like helps sets that highlight, okay? Again, I apologize if you hear the lawnmowers. Now, and I'm literally doing like the most simplest eyeshadow look for you guys. I actually want to use a different color eyeshadow. I want to use Lullaby today. It's been a while since I've used Lullaby. Lullaby is really pretty. So I like a matte color for my crease color. So here is Lullaby. Lullaby is like this pretty, like, it's like a mauve-y color. So I am going to take my eyeshadow brush. When you go in, you always want to tap your brush. And I'm going to start where I want most of the color dispersed. So I like mine towards like the outer corner, but I'm literally just putting this in my crease, okay? And then I work it like up. So if you have like hooded eyes, keep your eyes open and always tap your brush to avoid any fallout. Now typically I would be working out of one compact, but I did not have Lullaby in my compact, I took it out. Okay, I'm going to do the same with this eye. I'm sorry if you guys like hear them. It's so loud. To flip my brush, go back in with that same color, and then just kind of, I put most of it on the outer and then work my way in. And I'm going to go into this color right here. This one's Revival. And I'm just going to slightly place this like in my crease. Okay, so I started here, and then my lash line. So you're like creating like this V-shaped. Okay? And then I'm just going to flip my brush and then just softly blend this. Focusing on the outer corner, okay, and then blend inwards, okay? Do the same thing on the other side. Lower lash line. And then just going to blend it. These colors are like so pretty. Now I'm gonna take the same color, Revival, and just in the outer corner, okay? That's it. But I'm going to go in with Sis. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use my finger to apply this just on the center of my lid, okay? This color is like really pretty. So I'm putting this in the center of my lid, and then I'm going to like slightly overlap it with the darker color. So I'm like placing it right in the center and then kind of like tapping over, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna take the same brush, focus on the outer corner, and kind of blend, okay? So now I'm gonna take the smaller end of the eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go back in with that same color, Sis, and kind of bring it right under here and then into my inner corner. Okay, so I'll show you some tricks too. So I'm gonna take my, the detail brush, smaller end, go back in with indigo, and just place this right under my lip. So this helps create a shadow to give you like a poutier like lip. Okay, and then I'm just going to a little bit. So now it looks like I have like a fuller lip. And then we're gonna do some lipstick. I use my blend brush. You can use your finger, your blend brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color here. This is La Senega. I think that's how you say it. Gorgeous. You can also take the same brush, the blend brush, and go in with Angel. So I'm just tapping in, watch. Just to add a little bit of like glow, illumination. There we go, my finished look. So what do you guys think? I think it's great considering I didn't have to put down my compact, aside from going in to getting my other eyeshadow, but there you go. So I really hope that I helped you guys, and if you guys are interested in this makeup, you can fill out my color match form. The link is in the description box of this video, and please like, share, tag your friends, follow my business page on Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.